It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
The top player is here.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. All right. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Pressuring them in the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Goes for the drive rush there. Oh, whiffs the throw. Taking stock. Throws them. What's next?
In the face!
Player 2 chases them down. Springs forward with the drive rush. There's the impact. Not letting them KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Got their eye on the air. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 chases them down.
Thanks!
Their drive gauges are looking bare. Shoots off a fireball up close.
Focus force hit!
Looking for a chance. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning some solid anti-air. Unfazed by the switch and block. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the throw. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Escapes with the reversal. A jump in? Oh, the throw connects. Player 1 with a slight lead. With anti-air in the clutch. Dangerous range hit forward rush. Tries to be tricky. Oh, here we go. Player 2 all in with a rush. More fuel to the fire. Hook 'em up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
You can stay.
Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Noticeable life lead is a comeback story. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life pod, but also their nerves.
All in with a rush! They didn't take the throw!
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Opts for the free flow kick stick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Burns the drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Trips him up. Parries to cancel the fireball. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. From up above.
An electrifying death!
Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Was looking for that jump attack. Nails the anti-air. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
Hits the aerial kick!
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gets scooped from down low. Scrapping it out, up, springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick. Luminous dive kick to throw him off. A quick breather. Max S drive rush to keep it going. Will we see a drive impact? Back into the corner. What set him all in with a rush? Okay, here we go. Drops them. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Jumps. can't tech the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Starts with a jump in. Opts for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Counter hit throw there. Trips them up. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
Thunder dash hit.
Knockdown, and each hit is so important here. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws a fireball. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Parries the jump in to shut it down. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Medium kick hits. Going in, player one will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Burnout activates. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
You can stay.
Still in it with a sliver.
Closes it out. Player two played with.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Stay out of
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Denies the attack and jump in finds the mark. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Okay, creating some space here. Knockdown. Denies that throw attempt. Who's gonna make a move? Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Feeling out the spacing. Got their eye on the air. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
An electrifying dash. Face.
Big throw. Player one has a slight life lead. Knockdown and player one, nice counter.
Checks with the low tiger shot.
Throws a projectile to zone the springs forward with the drive rush. Opts to continue the attack with burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Digs in deep to get that drive in. Tiger knee to the sternum. What'll happen here? Reads the jump in perfectly.
The tiger's caught its prey. It's about to sink its fangs in. Get ready because this is gonna be vicious.
No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Crunchy tiger knee. Takes the chance to hurt him. Still slugging it out here. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is a real back and forth match. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Long low attack hits. Did the super art connect? Parries to cancel the fireball. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Throws them to negate the block. springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2, drive rush to keep it going. Rush! Genius read!
Tiger knee to the sternum.
Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps in. Going in. Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 is dominating this match. One chance here may end this match. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Ooh, what a smart throw! Breaks the block with a throw. Life lead is there, but oh, what's this? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Tiger Nexus to start something. Tiger knee to the sternum. More fuel to the fire. Hook 'em up. The tiger's caught its prey and is about to sink its fangs in. Get ready because this is gonna be vicious. Heading in hole on the drive rush.
Oh, the throw connects.
The decoupler connects. Now it gets interesting.
Burns out. Player 2
Comes off the tank and scores the win.
Player 2 was
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Who's it gonna be? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Throws him down. Taking stock. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Good somersault kick. Nails the anti-air. Going, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Somersault kick. Both fighters drive rush to keep it going. From low heavy to... Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Sonic boom. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Boom! Springs forward with the drive rush. Quick medium poke. Will they all in with the rush? Were they baiting them into that? Burns out.
Comes off the tank and scores the win.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Will we see a drive impact? Seismic hammer shakes the fever.
Medium kick hits. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Combo with the target combo. Checks him with the boom. Got their eye on the air. Drive rush to keep it going.
Thunder Dash hit!
Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Opts to continue, wraps it up with a decisive combo. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Zones with crowns them from above. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Connects with the throw. Drive rush. Taking chunks at it low heavy. Somehow manages leg shit. Parry connects. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1, clutch read on that impact. That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Waist blow heavy, but no go. Let's use a boost. They gotta find that was a magical shot. Get that bank account.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with a projectile. Drive reversal to break in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Turns the driving health down to the wire.
You're done!
Takes the chance to hurt him. Drive reversals blocked. The jump in catches them. Grabs them. Knockdown. Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Well-timed corner switch. Sunburst! I hope they pack some sunscreen. Taking stock. There's the walls in there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Have the radar up and running.
Hit the aerial!
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a suit blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Hits them with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 holding on to that corner and get perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Fight.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Trips them up. Jump in finds the mark. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets the jump in. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their goes for the super art. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both experiencing burnout. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Teleport! That's gonna rattle them. Looking for a chance. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. High jump. Jumps in. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Going in? Player 2 can build off it, springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Saw that coming. Quick breather. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Zones with the fireball. So, what's next?
Lays down a seismic hammer.
Big throws. What'll happen? Hit drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 links it. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and yoga float. Blocks it.
Yoga fire to turn up the heat.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Dangerous range here. Into the air with the hype.
Burnout, but they may have a plan here.
Gotta do better than that. They gotta go.
Close range projectile. Gets him with a Euro step. Oh, could be this.
Burns out. It catches out the cage right there.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top and throws them? Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Which fighter will control the crowns them from above? Player 2 sets up with the jump in. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they cap blocks the drive reversal? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1 can't let this tip. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Drops them hard. Getting up close and personal. Okay, here we go.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Linking! I can't believe it! This is it! Both of this could lead to some big damage. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal.
It is over.
Player 1!
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts off zoning with fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Perfect air-to-air. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Jump in finds the mark. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Bends the gauge on the... burnout activates. Life lead opens up. They're going for the super art? Springs forward with the drive rush. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. The next round is beginning. Hits him with a stop and bomb.
Thunder dash hit.
Will we see a drive impact?
Aerial burning kick.
Player 2 will need to use their meter gear wisely. They're backed up into the... In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The throw missed. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. We're just getting stuck. This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. Low heavy. Player 2
Is looking at a grim situation with burnout.
all in with the rush. A jump? Oh, here we go. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Taking chunks out of each other. Oh, the throw connects. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arc. Racing. Burns out. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Oh, drive rush. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They can't get hit here. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. Time to get down to business. The first knockdown. Here comes the mixer. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Good parry there, and the throw hits. Now the fun begins. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike.
Eat it!
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Blocks the low heavy. Big low reaching heavy. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Burnout is triggered.
Opts for the throw to close it out.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Steps back to start things off. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Springs forward with the drive rush. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Drive rush to keep it going. The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
There she goes.
Will we see a drive hit? Grabs and throws him away. Side switch in the corner.
With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Somehow links it.
Burn out, but they may have a plan here. A jump? Barely blocks the jump in. They're in range.
We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A jump in?
There's a burnout.
A lock? Yo! Critical art now.
Kick out of nowhere.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Goes for the fireball. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? Blocks the low heavy. Springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breathe. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They need to rely on their instinct. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block.
Aerial burning kick.
Player 1 chases them down. Drive rush to keep it going. Checks them, springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Rolls out the Soba.
Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. It's a feint.
KO! Player 1 played. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Got their eye on the air. Nails the anti-air. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws out a projectile. Surprises them with a drive rush. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. This is turning out to be a complete war. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jump! KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Denies the low heavy. Okay, they trade hits. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Connects with medium kick.
Breaks it! A drive impact could end it all here. And eats it.
What a read with that anti-air! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
That's a bit of OD spice there.
You're in for
Throws him.
a shock.
Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 has a clutch anti-air.
You're
Ooh,
bad at
what a
this.
smart throw.
That corner is starting to look scary. The dash hit. Getting it all on the drive rush.
Player 1, Kirk, what a finish! Player 2 made all the right moves.
And this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball.
Eat it.
Holds out with the block. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Strings it all together. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Player 2 needs to deal with a super art connect. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Will we see it? Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the parry. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Going in? Parry! Checks with a medium kick. Connects with medium kick. A parry? Saw that coming. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Knew the throw was coming. Long range drive. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Cross up. It's denied. Oh, they're not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Okay. Oh my, the throw tag. This is gonna hurt. Oh, they switch sides. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point.
All in with a rush.
Can they use?
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
The super hit! It's gonna be enough to kill! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with!
Round 1.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Throws a fireball. Okay, they trade hits. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Throws them. What's next?
Eat it.
Life lead opens up. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Parries the projectile. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Taking stock. Still scrapping for control of the space. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Goes for the rush. Genius read. Player one, they're going for the super arc.
Viper reporting in, mission complete.
Experiencing burnout, which springs forward with the drive rush. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Big throws. Throws them. Going in? They must have a game plan here with a critical art.
All in
there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Drive rush to keep it going. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Looking for a chance.
Excellent damage on that.
A jump?
The dash hits. What's next?
Medium kick into, in with the crossover. What now? Connects with the throw.
Player one all in with a rush.
Links it. Plenty of health. Full get
Anti-air in the clutch. Watch for the feint.
Player two needs the solid anti-air.
Eat it!
Get the thud.
Burns out. Are you kidding me? Player two made all the...
Gotcha! This won't hurt! Punch! Execute!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Futile attempt!
Deal some damage with that quick combo. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Goes for the command grab. Shoots off a fireball up close. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Bops him with a target combo. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Dashes up. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Manages to block the jump-in attack. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Thunder dash hit.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
An electrifying dash.
Player connects with the throw. All forward rush. Player pumps the brakes on the impact.
Punish counter on reaction.
That combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is gonna hurt. Who's going to steal this win? They trade hits. Going in.
Clean transition to Toxic Blossom.
They're back into the corner now. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
All in with a rock. Smart play, triggering Toxic Blossom.
Toho burnout! Did they mean to do that? Who will set the bait at this range?
Watch for the feint.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Links it. Tries to be and eats it.
Oh my god, lost super! Deadly implications. Are you kidding me?
Fire 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Medium kick hit. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Burnout is triggered. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big, low, reaching heavy. Ghoul gained control of the match in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Knockdown and
Burnout activates. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
they got the meter for a drive impact.
Both fighters planning something
Crowns them from above.
and they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Not much life left, but they're
Links it. Excellent block.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. It reads the jump in perfectly.
All in with the rush. Player 2 and catches out the cage right there.
Increase the dosage.
Will this be enough to
To
kill?
fatal degree. Farewell.
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Pierces and drops him.
Throws him. Grabs and throws them away. Last round saw some incredibly calm nerves despite the odds stacked against them. This will be a big win if they can keep it up.
What now? Player connects with the throw. That corner is starting to look scary. Player all in with the rush. Amazing.
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Nightshade incoming. Turns out they are done. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Strings it all together. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Player 1 chases him down. Knocked down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Big counter. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Will we see a drive impact? Big throws. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still scrapping for control of the space. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Pressuring with cruel fate.
Aerial burning kick. What now? Did we see a drive impact here?
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
It closes it out.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Long-range fireball to break the silence.
Lays down a seismic hammer. With that's gonna leave him rattled. Dangerous range here. Medium kick into. Goes for a forward rush. Did we see a drive impact here?
A trade. Now one sets up with the jump in.
Oh, turning it right up with the super. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round.
Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish.
Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a game.
Perfect!